So I got two bolts here. This one right here, and another one that's up here. They are for the starter. That's on the other side, right over here. Right behind here somewhere. Let's see if I can get some light on it. Right back there. The bolts are on this side over here. Next question is, once I get the bolts out, how do I get the starter past this cross member here? That'll be the next question. So what I ended up doing, I finally got all the bolts out, got the wires off the starter. So got the starter out. Try to show here how I did it. I think this might be the easiest way to do it. If I can get underneath here again. I had to drop the whole rack and pinion. Had to separate it right here from this here. So there's a little bolt you pull out of here, and then you pull that out of the splines over here. Your starter goes up into here. Right up into there, but the rack and pinion was in the way right up there, so to take that out, get one, let's see if I can get some proper light here, one bolt on the end here. It's got a hex bolt, goes through this hole over here, and then two bigger bolts, one right here, and this cover goes over top of it too, so one bolt in the cover right there, and another bolt, a longer bolt like this one, goes through here. And on the driver's side here, where I'm at, it's got a nut. Well, both sides have a nut, but this one is really hard to get at. It's way up there. Now it's easy to reach, but with that in place, it's hard to reach that nut up there. Just take those nuts out, and on the passenger side, the same thing. Bolt there. And then you just pull the whole thing down. You got lots of room over here to pull your starter out. So this has been a long process for me, trying to find out the easiest way to do it. Tried a bunch of different things. I did not want to break the exhaust. I did not want to lift the motor. So I think this might be, as long as I can get these blinds back together. I have some nightmares about that from a different project. So there you go. That might be a help to someone. I tried to find videos on this particular model, and I couldn't find anything, so I had to figure it out on my own. Good luck. Okay, so that's where the new starter goes. Having dropped the rack and pinion, it's a lot easier access back there. Let's see if I can fit the new one back there. We got it back up there, putting the bolts back in. Found out that it works a lot easier if you get a bunch of extensions and a universal joint to get those bolts out. A lot easier than trying to get in there with a wrench. Almost impossible to reach. Another little trick I got here. Made myself a specialty tool. This is a 13mm socket, and I welded a bolt head to the head of the socket there, because the top nut on the starter, where the live cable goes, I couldn't get a socket and a ratchet there. I couldn't get a wrench on it. So what I did, I got this socket, and then I put my wrench on top of that. It's a lot shorter than a ratcheting wrench. Another trick I used. I'll get under here and see if I can get a shot of that. So that's where the new starter's sitting. See if I can get this homemade specialty tool on there. There we go. And now the wrench.